So how is it going, guys? Someone said he has a question. Or let me first of all show you some stuff first before question. Should we do question first, or I should show? I want to quickly show you some. It's not going to be up to an hour. It's some tips. You know, I was telling you, this part of our class is bit and pieces. You understand? Should I show first or question first? What do you want? Okay. So now we talked about scatter plot and line chart drill down yesterday. So there is anyway, I'm not an expert yet or whatever in conditional formatting, but there's conditional formatting in Power BI. So let's do a table first, and we are going to have our month. We just want to show us, excuse me, yeah, month against sales. Where is sales a month? In fact, let's use a matrix, and so that we can have year too. So I believe you guys already know what the matrix does. So we have what's it called now? Size. Okay, and we increase the size so we can see clearly. Yeah, it looks good, right? So we want to do conditional formatting, something like a heat map. You understand? So it's very possible to do it inside Power BI. So how do you do conditional formatting? You come over here. Can you see? You come to the field you want to format. Can you see sales amount? And I'm going to right click. Is it right click or left click on this drop down? This drop down. Can you see it? And once I click on it, it gives me what? Conditional formatting. So there are different types of formatting you can do. Background color. The background color is like the one that will looks like the heat map. I believe you guys know what heat map is. Then we have font color, we have data bar, we have icons. So let us do, where should we start from? Let us start from background color. So can you see sales? Once I click on format style, can you see gradients? And we have rows, we have feed value. So let us do the gradient on first, and we come to sales amount. Can you see? So now what it is going to do is, depending on, what's the English now? Depending on the, can you see apply to values only, apply to values and total. So once I apply it to total. So we have gradients. Let's just do gradient first. And format row, you have custom. We click on custom and you can enter a value. Let us check the value that we have over here. Okay, let's enter something like 20,000. I just want you to see how it works, because we even have a middle color. We have a mid. Okay, let us do middle color. You can see now. So it's going to, you enter a value that once it is this color, 5,000, and middle value. Okay. Let's use another shade of green to blue or red to green. Let me use this color. Something that starts from red. Where's my red? Okay, it's from red and it goes to green, because we are always used to positive. I believe you when something is to green, where is green now? I can't see it though.
I can't see it.
Is that even allowing me to? There's this thing I always select that will show me. Okay, let's use our blue. I think let's just leave this guy. There's a problem. I can't. There's a problem. I think it's my resolution. I can't see. There's supposed to be an okay. You can hear. I think I have it now. So let me just repeat this guy, custom 1000. Let's just, I think, let's leave it as lowest value. Let's just do the basic guy and click on OK. Can you see what has happened, guys? Depending on the value that you have here, it is what is going to be the color, the background color. Can you see it? So at a glance, you quickly know that these guys that are very deep blue, they are what? They are
value.
Yeah, they are lowest value. So you can edit it to be more a deeper shade of blue.
Hmm?
You understand? Can you see what I have now? So people do some kind of stuff too, because black and deep blue are, we talked about colors already. There are colors that don't have high contrast. You know, I was telling you about, what's it called now? Foreground and background. You need to be careful. So for this black now, it's not very good to have something like this. Let us edit this guy again. And we say that it applies to totals and values and total. Can you see now? It applies to everything. So what we can do is, what can we do? We can come over here again, conditional formatting now. We come to font color now. The font color of that value, go. Are you guys with me? Values and total, not the background color now. So you are not going to say that, okay, if the value is, if it is high, it should give you a color of white. You know, white on blue works very well. And if it is, so it's going to move like this from lowest to highest. Can you see what is happening? I think let me edit it again. Conditional formatting, font color, minimum should be, let's check. We might need to put it as custom. Let's just put it as values only. I think I want to put it as values only. Okay, what's happening? Background color, values only. I think I need to, I think I'm going to remove it and do it all over again. Remove conditional formatting. Yeah, I want to remove all. And I want to show you something, conditional formatting, background color. So you need to just be very careful, so that the reason I'm showing you this is, I've seen a lot of work where people use conditional formatting wrongly. Like, it doesn't achieve what you want it to achieve. So let's make this guy a deeper shade of blue, yeah? And click on OK. You have it. Now, the next thing I want to do is for the font color now. Font color. And we are going to say that if it is highest value, it's going to be white, like I did, and it's going to move from black. Yeah, I think it works okay. So yeah, so you can see now this guy now, you can see this guy is, so we can decide to remove the values, the subtotal, if you don't need it. It's not compulsory, but you can always remove. You understand? It's not every time you need it. Sometimes you only need the actual value. You understand? Are we guys together at all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can also do something like this too. You know, I told you there are several conditional formatting. We can come to show value as, no, a conditional formatting, we want to use data bars. Maybe we should create another table, so that, because this is going to be too much. Control-C, Control-V. And for this guy, I'm going to remove the conditional formatting first. And we want to use another type of conditional formatting, which is what? Data bars. Where are you? Conditional formatting, data bars, and let us just use the default. You can always come here to add custom. So you can do something like show bar only. Let us first do the normal one. Left to right, right to left. Everything looks good. We are happy. Okay. Can you see the implication? Guys, can you see what it means?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes if there is a work you are not really interested in the actual value, you just want to quickly see, you can do something like this. Again, conditional format, let us edit it. And you just show bar only. You know, there are some work sometimes you are not actually interested in the actual value, but there are a lot of things you want to see together. You understand? And you want to put it in a table. But the only problem is that people may be interested in knowing the actual value. So, but it all depends. What I'm showing you is to let you know that something exists. Is that okay? So you will figure out how you want to make use of it. We have icons too. So let us apply icons to, let us create another table entirely. And we have let us use geography, and we use state against sales. Yeah, are you? So we have sales amount, and we also have I think we have something like percent. We created one measure. What's it called? Y on Y growth, or this guy. Yeah, I think I have you. It's not showing anything for me. Yeah, because it's not related to year. So I need to put year over year. And I have my YOY goods. So let's remove sales amount. Yeah, you can see what I have now. I can decide I don't want this 2018 to be there. So let me just uncheck it. I come to filter here and basic filtering. I uncheck 2018. I don't need you. So you have what I have. The total value for year-on-year growth is not informative. I believe you guys know that. It doesn't tell us anything, so you can remove it. You can see what I'm saying now about removing something. It's not by default you must remove, but you need to ask yourself, is it informative or not? I believe you know what I mean by informative. Does it have any meaning? Any data meaning? So we come to size, we increase the size, and we increase this guy to our system. So you can see now some are positive, some are negative. So what we want to do is we want to use a data bar. So we are going to come over here to year-on-year growth, and we come to conditional formatting. We want to use icon, I mean. So this is icon. This thing always, sometimes it could be. So we want to use icon, and then we have rules. We want to apply rules, year-on-year growth, icon layout, whether you want icon only or left of data, right of data. So let us put it as this. So which icon should we use? If our sales is growing, let us use this up, down arrow. You understand? So we delete this icon. So we only want to use up and down. Is that okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Up means it is positive. Down means it is what? Negative. So you are going to say if value is greater than, this thing always mess up with my brain. Let me just. Okay, so if value is greater than 0% and less than, just, you can put a very high value here. You can put, let me check the percents we have. We can see for some reasons you have some values that are greater than 100%. Why is that? Let me check my formula. Let us check percent. We want our percent to. Can someone remember what we did? I'm surprised we are seeing values above 100. Let me check something. Noticed. Year-on-year growth is sales LY, and let me check my sales LY, which is this. Okay, let me continue. So conditional formatting, data bars, icon, conditional formatting, icons. So we remove, let us change it to up, down, and we remove this guy. So we are going to say that if it is okay, let's deal with this guy first. If it is greater than 0 and less than, so let's just put a very high value, although it's going to want to complain. And this guy is supposed to be, I'm trying to actually recall. I think we always use negative, or we put this guy as this and this guy as 0. Just hold on for me 1 minute. Conditional formatting. What's it called now? Percent. Let's remove this first, and let's first of all do the basic one. Yeah. So if it is greater, less than 100, and do something like this. Okay, let's do okay for now. And we are going to, are you guys still with me? And we click on okay. We can see now that it's not working as we want. But this is what we want to achieve. What we want to achieve is for this minus now, it's going to be pointing down. This guy is going to be pointing up. That is exactly what we want to achieve. So let's just edit it again, and let's edit it again. We'll come over here, conditional formatting, icons. I think I can't remember how to do this. I may need to come over it again. Or we click on learn about conditional formatting. Guys, are you with me? So let's just quickly learn about it from Microsoft documentation. Oh, I think I should share my screen, right?
Yes.
Can you see the screen now? When you click on that, when you click on this guy, it takes you to Microsoft documentation. That's one advantage of Power BI. They always link somewhere. So I think we went through this already. We want to check the one for, where are you? Yeah, not this data bar. We've done data bar. How come I can't see icon here? Okay, add icons. It's not really showing me what I want. I want to show you the one for percentage. This one is basic. This one, we can do this. This one is for if it's just above one value, below one value. But we want to do something more. Because all these values in this, their own example is between 0 and 100. But our own in this case is not so, it's between negative. So let me show you the one they did. What they did here is, let us change it from year-on-year growth and use and we change this guy from state to region, because we have region percent. So region, and we come over here, region percent. Yeah, you can see now. So what you can now apply condition, what they did now is region percent, conditional formatting, icons. So you can now say that, okay, if your percent is between a particular value, so you can say if it is between 10% and or let's just say 0 and 10. Maybe you have a particular, and if this guy is going to be between 11 and 20, and this guy is going to be between 21 and 100, something like that. If you check it again, that is what they did. You can see greater than, less than, or equals to. So we have greater than, less than, greater than, less than, or equals to. Why can't I shift this guy? Something is wrong with my resolution. You can see this. Can you guys see okay in your own work in my screen at the moment? No, I have it now. Yeah, I think I have it now. So you can see now, and sometimes you can change the order of preference, but we have it as it is, which is very okay. So 0 to 10%, 11 to 20%, 21 to 100%, as we have it here. And we click on OK. Can you see now? So we can quickly identify at a glance. You can see now, we can point at the red, and you can even do something like this again. You can edit it. You can edit it, and let's reduce the threshold of our, let's call this guy 30. And call this guy 30. And we'll click on OK. So you can see how it works now. So it's, and you can decide to change the icon if you don't like the icon. There are a lot of icons. I believe you guys can see icons. So you can change icons if you want. So I've changed icon now. And once you change icon, you need to, and you can come over here again to change the icon. You understand? So those are the several places you can change icon. So you can just repeat the step again, 0 to 10, 10 to maybe 31 or 30. And this guy is going to be 31 to 100. We click on OK. So you can see now we have left of data, right of data, and icon only. So sometimes you want icon only. Let us use icon only, and we click on OK. Can you see what is happening? So it is very possible. What you can do instead, if you change this guy to a table visual and you remove the year, you can see now. You know, sometimes we may want this, and you just want to put region sales amount. You understand what we are doing, guys?
Yes, sir.
So you can see the different applications of conditional formatting. So we can also do conditional formatting icons. I think this is just it briefly. So that's that about that. There is also something in Power BI, which I have not shown you all this. I should have shown us. I believe you guys know about quick measures already. So there is this what we call what's it called now? You can basically ask questions in Power BI based on your data. You understand? You can ask questions, and Power BI is going to answer you. So in this class today, I think everybody else speaks. What are our local languages? Dimeji, you speak Yoruba. What other language do you speak?
Only Yoruba, sir.
And English. J Banks, Yoruba, and what? Which language do you speak? J Banks, Uthman, Sheyi, please answer. We need it. We need it. I just want to quickly do something.
Yes, Yoruba and English.
No, that person speaks another language. Yeah.
I speak Hausa.
You speak Hausa, yeah, excellent. That's J Banks, right? Yeah. Ina
Hello, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Ike. So now we want to ask questions in Yoruba, Hausa, and we can also come to Google Translate. translate.google.com. So we need those. So let us, what's happening? I believe you can see my screen, right? So let us ask question in French too. Where is French? So, but to do that first, we need to come to our data modeling. And we are going to, because at the end of the day, remember, end users are going to be using your product, right? So now when we come there, we now come to, you begin to think of things end users can use to ask your question. So you come to sales amount, for example, and you can see a description here, and you can see synonyms. Can you see synonyms by default for sales amount? Is that sales amount, sales? So now, what is sales in Yoruba? Like revenue, what is it? Maybe Oja, right?
Yes.
So Oja. So what is it in Hausa? What's it? J-Banks. Can J-Banks tell us? Okay, he's typing it, yeah. Kudin Kaswa. Maybe we should just use Kundin alone. Kaswa is market now.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's just Kudin alone for now. And let's come over here again for revenue. Sales. VENTES. So now we've done that for sales. Everything looks good. We do something similar to for states. What is states? We come to synonyms. States in Yoruba is Ìpínlẹ̀. What of Hausa? J-Banks. So let me quickly check the one for French. State, ETAT. Okay, Ongwa. Okay. What's Ongwa in Hausa? In English, J-Banks. J-Banks. Mr. Pius. Okay. So now we have these guys. Let's just leave it for now. It's just an example we want to show. Okay, we can do for customer. So what is customer? It's been a while, Mr. Pius. So let's do for customer too. And customer, what's customer in Hausa? We are waiting for you. Okay. I get that, J-Banks. Yoruba, Pius, Mr. Pius, what language do you speak? What local language do you speak? Or do you know? So customer, what's customer in Hausa and in Yoruba? Anybody? So let me just check the one for French now. And customer. So cliente. I'm waiting, guys. Mister, I don't know what customer is in Yoruba.
Onibara, I think.
Oh, yeah, Onibara, yeah. That's correct. So, Control V. So, and we have, and what's customer in Pidgin English? Now, customer be. So, let's just leave it as it is now. I think everything is okay. So what we cannot do is you come over here to your report. You know, eventually you are the developer, you are the one that have access to the data model. Your end user doesn't have access to data model. So when you come to this screen, this canvas, and you double click on it, double click doesn't seem to work. That's interesting. Okay, let's come to insert. Can you see Q&A? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we click on Q&A, and you can also pick it from here. Your visualization, can you see this thing that looks like a comment box? So it's going to generate something like this for you. So these are some suggestions that Power BI is giving you that you may use. So what are the top segments by notice sales? So I click on it and I click on enter. Can you see now it has generated top segment of customers for notice sales alone? Do you guys get that?
Yes.
So I can also ask question that I think I want to ask question in local language. So ọjà mélòó ní ìpínlẹ̀. So something like this. Can you see now? I ask question. This is how much sales in the state. Can you see? It generated a bar chart for me automatically for the state. So if you change this ìpínlẹ̀ to what's that value of Ongra now? Can I get it again?
ANG.
Okay. Can you see now? Can you see that it gives us the same thing? You understand? So you can see that total, I think I wrote something. Let me just check this guy again. Okay, we have Onibara. So let me just put total Onibara, don't mind me. Something like this. So this, it gives you the grand total of all your customers. Ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, I think we have Ọ̀ṣun in our data. Can you see what is happening? How this guy changes? Ní ìpínlẹ̀, I think we have, which state do we have in our data again? We have Imo, ìpínlẹ̀ Imo. Can you see? Ní ìpínlẹ̀ Sokoto. Can you see, guys?
Yes, sir.
Ní ìpínlẹ̀, which other ìpínlẹ̀? Ekiti. You can see how it is dynamic and how it works now. And we can also add in simple English, total sales in total sales amount in you can see this is the grand total sales amount. It gives you total sales amount in Osun. Can you see it gives you in Lagos? It gives you in January 2017, it gives you. You understand? So you can ask questions. If you want to ask more questions in natural language, what you only need to do is to add what? Synonyms. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
I believe you understand how this guy works now. So you can add a Q&A visual to your work such that people can just go there. Maybe there is a question they need answers to that they can't find in your what's it called now? In your dashboard. Then you ask questions, you do Q&A. Is that okay? Is that okay, guys? So now we want to quickly, yeah, there's a question, right?
Oh, no, sir.
Okay. So we want to talk about publishing, and we should take attention here because it's going to be important for your project. So when I click on publish here, you need to be signing. You can see I'm signing here on my own. If you are not signing, you need to sign in. I click on publish. It asks me to save. I've saved my work, and I click on publish. Can you see it's asking me, do I want to save to my workspace? I'm going to be telling you what to mean by workspace in a moment later. Like you can click on this workspace because you only have one workspace at the moment, and you click on select. So it is telling me you already have a Power name. So I want to replace it here because I've uploaded previously. So it's published it to the what? To the Power BI service now. So it is going to notify us once it has finished publishing. So can you see now it says Sussex? So you can click on this open Power BI sales in Power BI. Once you click on it, can you see my browser now? What's this? It's asking me if I need to create an account. So it doesn't. Why are you asking me a question? Okay, Microsoft. I really hope I can remember my password. Oh, I don't want. Okay. So it can also ask you to do this. So I think this password is wrong. Yeah, I knew it's wrong. Password syndrome. This serious. What to do? Just hold on for me 1 minute. This is serious. What can I quickly do? Just 1 minute, guys. Let me come in. Password. Where are you? Yeah, I think I got it now. Serious something. Okay, I think I'm going to sign into another account. I think I have some other accounts. Let me try and sign into another account, guys. Let me reshare my screen. Oh, is there somebody that will give it? Okay, no, that it can't work. It can't work. Who is fighting with us here? Authenticator, where is my authenticator? Okay, I think I have another account I want to sign into. Guys, let me just, are you seeing my screen?
Yes, sir.
So I think I have another, and I hope I will remember that password. This is the same one I told you to do something. So it's the same one as your own now. So vlcs.on Microsoft.com. I'm sorry for taking your time, please. So yep. Now the same problem. This is serious. This changing system. Forget my password, yeah. 6YQ. HA I'm sorry guys, please. Dot I think I can even sign in directly. Let's try it. app.powerbi.com. Yeah. I think this interface just changed. It doesn't come like this previously. Is there somebody that I've used this guy recently? This yeah.
Yes.
It just changed, right? It's
I'm
not the
not
same
sure.
interface I always see.
Okay, I think so.
No, this is not the same interface I always see. I want to quickly, I think I'm taking your time, but I'm sorry. It's just, I'm very bad with password. The number of times.
There's a mistake here. Microsoft.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll come back here again. So we forget the password or we reset it here. Let me just reset and we go here, YVDKQ. So I'm going to allow you to, yes, you should do this. So let's go to my email. If I tell you that this password, you know what happened, guys? You know the last time I changed it? Who can guess? Huh? Who can guess the last time I changed it, this password?
Last month.
It's not last month. Last month is too far. Last month is too far now. You will have forgotten your last month now. Yeah. I changed it yesterday. And I don't know what is happening today. Is it not surprising? I think I deserve a K, Nabi.
It's surprising, but
Yesterday I changed it.
No, it happens. Like what are they calling? There was a day I was trying to sign in for something too, but my keyboard, I think US UK keyboard, maybe. Yeah.
Just 1 minute, guys, please. Mr. Pius. Okay, so we want to sign in now. I think the issue should be solved. I pray so. Yeah, we can sign in. Can you see my screen, guys?
No, sir.
So
Okay.
I don't know. You guys, you should be using an authenticator app. So I have the app on my phone. Let me just check the number on the phone. So I'm going to. So the number on my phone is 148-254. Verify. Yeah. Now I think I'm signed in. So we want to. I've signed in now, guys, and I've uploaded the data to Power BI service. So I just need to go to. The internet to, what's the name now? To my browser, to the Power BI service. So I'm going to do app.powerbi.com. And it's asking me to sign in. I mean, it's like I won't. HAAD.on.microsoft.com. Yeah, I think this works. Sign in syndrome. So we are going to now I think we are almost in. So it's asking me again to, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Guys, nobody's answering me. I'm sorry for taking your time
He said,
needlessly. Oh,
yes,
what
sir,
is
yes,
this? Oh, I should have skipped this step. Hello, guys. Nobody's answering me. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
We can see. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear us? We can hear you. Yes, we can see your screen.
Hello. What's happening? Hello. Yeah, I can't see anything from you. You can also hear me, and you can also. This is. I'm only hearing like. What could be wrong?
We can see your screen. We can see your screen.
I can hear you now. I can hear you. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
So I've uploaded this to Power BI service. I just need to go to app.powerbi.com. It's going to ask me to sign in, like you see. I had issue with my, what's it called? With my password. Can you see when you come over here to Power BI service, can you see now that I have my workspace? I think I've showed you in one of my classes before, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm just going to, I've uploaded it to my workspace and I can see this data now, Poseidon sales analysis. I click on it. Can you see now I have all my pages? Eventually, you may not need all these pages in your work, but you can see it now. This is it. You can see now that you don't have access to your data modeling again, but you can still ask questions and it's going to answer your question. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We are like an end user now. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can you just basically need to add this guy. So you have limited capability, limited editing capability when you come to Power BI service. You can see now we are in Power BI service. You understand? So what I want to quickly show us first of all is can you see settings over here, top right corner? Because I want to be able to eventually share this work to you guys. And you can see now we have different methods of sharing. You can see Embed reports. So, and you can see publish to web. So if I click on publish to web, can you see it doesn't allow me?
Yes.
So what you need to do is you come to settings here, you come to settings and you come to admin portal, yeah. And you scroll down, and you can see embed codes. So it's tenant settings. It's supposed to be under settings, and you scroll down. Can you see publish to web? And you are going to allow existing and new codes. Can you see? Not only allow existing code, allow existing and new codes. And the only issue is that it takes like 10 or 15 minutes for it to be live. And you are going to click on apply. Can you see? Within the next 15 minutes. So when you have done this, you need to do this step. You need to change it from allow to what? Only allow to allow existing and new codes. So once you do this, what do you do next? You come back to your workspace. And when you come back to your workspace, you click on your Poseidon sales. You can now come back here again to what? Embed report. But it's not going to be live yet. Can you see? Create embed code. So publish. This is not what I want to do. File, embed code, publish to web. Oh, I think it's correct. Yeah. So can you see this link? This is not what I want to see. This is not what I want to see. Let's go over it again. File, embed code, website or portal. Yeah. Yeah, I have it. And we have this. They have different usage. You can see website or portal and you can just publish to web. I'm surprised this guy is giving me this kind of. So when you click on this link, I copy this link and I'm going to come to my browser now and paste it. You can see now I don't need to sign in to view all the different pages. I can send it to you guys too. And you will be able to see it. You don't actually need to sign in. It's in the web. I've sent it to the WhatsApp chat. Guys, can you see what I'm saying? So you just
Yes, sir.
this guy of embed code. Not this one. If you send this one, if you share the one of website or portal, you need to sign in and belong to the same organization. Is that okay? When I mean belong to the same organization, it means that you need to have my own is olafisayo.onmicrosoft.com, something like that. It needs to be the same. But once you publish to web, you need to be careful when you publish to web. If you work in an organization, don't publish to web because it means that external people can see it. It may be a data that is within your organization. You don't want that kind of a thing to be leaked out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you only share in that case, you only website. So maybe you have a website that is only within, and you can only share, you can do this sharing. When you do this sharing, you can see people in your organization with the link and view and share. People with exit access. Can you see? This, if I share the link, everybody in the organization can see that I have the same tenants. But if you do specific people, it means that when you do specific people and you click on apply, it means that you need to specify like Dimeji at olafia.microsoft.com, Sheyi at. You are the only one that will be able to see it. Any other place within the organization will not be able to see until they give you access. Is that okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you need to be careful with that. So you can see now, if you click on, try and click on the link I sent to the group page and see if you can sign in. If you can view, I mean, not sign in. Someone should try.
I'm waiting now.
Yes, sir. It's works.
You're able to view it.
Yes, sir.
You can you see that it is also interactive in the sense that you can click on, you can change this guy
Yes.
here and it works, right? So you are now an end user. Remember, this page alone, this Poseidon is the one we created for end user. All these other pages, or maybe these three, all these other pages are just part of our class. You understand? So you need to be careful about what you publish. Don't publish what you don't want people to. You understand? So just make sure it
Yes,
is
sir.
your final work. You know, sometimes when you cook, you have where you cook, where you mash, and you do everything. But the kitchen after cooking is not always neat. It is only the food and presentation that matters. So what I'm trying to say is that present very well your kitchen or how you came up with your maybe a bit nasty or not so fine, but it's okay. You get what I'm trying to say. So you can see now that is Power BI dashboard. When you come to your workspace alone, I need to let you understand that your reports and data set are uploaded together to the workspace. Can you see? For this Poseidon, can you see now I have my Poseidon sales analysis. I have my Poseidon sales analysis class. Can you see it? And if I come over here, I can click on this guy. And I have this. So this, if I click on it again, what's happening? Poseidon. So you can download the PBIS as the file alone, the data alone. It's going to contain the data. But that's not even what we are interested in, and you can choose to delete it. So I just want you to know that. We can also do something. Let me show you something. Poseidon sales analysis. I come over here. Can you see settings? And I scroll down, down. Where are you? Got it. Poseidon sales analysis report. Settings again. I really want to show you something, but. Okay, now I can see clearly. So you have all your reports here. Yeah. You know, I was telling you about report and dashboard.
Yes.
I remember that I said a dashboard belongs to Power BI service. We've not even talked about dashboard at all. In the language of Power BI, you guys need to take note of that. If I click on this, my Poseidon sales analysis again, and I come to a dashboard can come from different data sets. That is one thing you should know. And it can come from different reports. This is a report page now that we have designed as a dashboard. This dashboard here is English. So what I can do here is if I click on this visual, this sales by month visual, and if I click on it, what's happening? If I click on it, can you see something that looks like a pin? On the
Yes.
top of every visual, you will see it on every visual. It is only anything that is not a visual like text, you won't see it. So if I click on this pin, can you see it's telling you pin to dashboard? So we want to create a new dashboard and call it Poseidon dashboard. And we click on what? Pin. So we want to go to the dashboard. Can you see it in the right corner here? So we go to dashboard. Can you see now that we have this guy alone? Can you see that the screen is a little bit bigger? It doesn't have some other stuff. So what do we do again? We go back to our data. Now I want to really show you that what a dashboard means so that you understand. Let us assume we have data from different reports in our workspace, like I have here now. I cannot go to another dashboard entirely, another report entirely, I'm sorry, and click on this sales analysis. You can see this is another work entirely, right? I'm going to click on pin to visual again, top 5 markets. And I'm going to pin to existing dashboard, which is what? Poseidon dashboard. I pin it. If I go to the dashboard now, go to dashboard, can you see now that I now have this guy there? And I can, that is it. What do I do next again? I can go back to my report, another report. You can see what it means now. You know, this is not possible inside your Power BI desktop.
Yes.
So you can have a data set where different people work on different stuffs. It is already in your workspace. It has been shared with you. Now you need to put everything in a dashboard. So I can come back to, let's come back over here and go to scatter plots now, or drill down. Let's just use this scatter plot. And what do I do again? I pin to dashboard, existing dashboard, right? Pin. So we have that. You can see I've always been clicking here to go to dashboard, but there's another place you can go to. If I come to my workspace, can you see now that dashboard has been added as another item under Poseidon? Can you see Poseidon
Yes.
dashboard? You know it was not there previously.
Yes, sir.
If I click on it now, I now have my items. Is it making sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
So that's your dashboard for you. So you can add items as you want. It's left to you, and you can expand it full screen. Can you see now that it has, this is the full screen. It's, you can see it looks like it has more space, and you can, after you have done everything, you can decide to, if you want to print, that's your choice. Like maybe you convert it to PDF, that's your choice. You can share your dashboard. Can you see share now? Share dashboard. The sharing dashboard is different from sharing reports. In sharing reports, you can only publish reports to web. Remember, guys, you cannot publish dashboard to web. Are you guys not confused?
No, you said you can't publish it to the web.
Yes, look at this is a dashboard now.
Okay.
This is report. This can be published to the web. This doesn't go to the web. Because when you come to, let me show you again for you to understand. When I come to Poseidon sales analysis, the reports, right? You can see I have reports in front, and this is dashboard. If I click on the reports and I come over here, sales dashboard, can you see exports? Oh, that's not what I want. I'm interested in. Where is this thing now? File, embed reports. Can you see embed reports or embed reports? Can you see publish to web? You know, this embed report feature is not on. If you go to your dashboard, you won't see it.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying now? So your report also, you can convert it to, you can export it to, can you see, analyze and you can export it to PowerPoint if you want. And there is a very superb feature that is going to come out later this year. I think I told you, let us export it to PowerPoint and you will see what's just going to be like an image. But there's a more superb feature coming out in later in this year, Power BI and PowerPoint integration, so that you can, it will be interactive inside PowerPoint. You understand what I mean? Which means that you can change. Let's just finish. And let us also analyze in Excel. I think I showed you this analyze in Excel previously sometimes. But we can always do it again. Open file and I install. So it's going to ask you to install something at the very beginning. So this guy should have finished downloading. Why are we wasting time? Does not that finish downloading the PowerPoint. So it takes some time, and we can also export to PDF. Let us do everything together. I believe you guys are seeing the big picture when I talk about end-to-end.
Yes, sir.
So if you have not gotten to this service now, you can see we've left Power BI desktop and we are still doing Power BI.
Yes. So does it mean that the dashboard is not interactive?
Does it mean the dashboard is not interactive? Is the interactivity capability is limited? I will show. I think I have a slide for it. I will show you. So let me share my screen. I'm coming. Mr. Kuchana, I didn't get. So I believe you can see my PowerPoint, right?
Yes. Yes.
So you can see the report now. It has turned everything to PowerPoint slide. If you try to click on, can you see now that it's like a picture? I can't click. You can see now this thing is like a picture. If you want to save it as picture, you can just come here. Where is it? Save as picture. I'm not teaching PowerPoint today. So you understand? So this is your, but in I'm not saying now that there's a feature coming out later this year so that you can click on this slicer that 2016 and change it to 2017 and it is going to work. That is PowerPoint working together with what? Power BI. Is that okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
So once that feature too is that we learn how it works. That's what I'm trying to tell us, that technology updates happen. You only need to stay abreast. I know about it because Microsoft announced it. So there's a place they announced their upcoming features. That is the one for PowerPoint. Let us come to the one for, I think this guy should have finished. Let us come back to this guy and come to, I think I was downloading. So we have the PowerPoint. I thought I was downloading the PDF. Okay, allow. Okay, PDF is ready somewhere. And let us, yeah, this is the PDF. Can you see that it looks similar? So you can decide, if you do any projects, you can decide to share stuff like this. You understand? Maybe in a presentation, you can put it on LinkedIn for people to see what you have done. You can, I mean, there are a lot of things you can do to share your work. And you can publish the web and put the link so that they can see it. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
I wanted to say something. It remains analyzed in Excel, right?
Yes, sir.
So you can see creating the Excel file. So I open the Excel file. So you can see I have my Excel file. Okay, let me share the screen. Enable content. So it's asking me to sign in. Can you see where it's asking me to sign in? I'm not sure if you guys can see. You need to sign in with that your Power BI and with that your
the app.
Yeah. So that everything is going to be linked together. In my case, my Office 365 sign is different from my Power BI. So it's taking me to organization signing. Yeah. So, oh, I think this is wrong. The email I put is wrong. Dot on Microsoft. Yeah, I think I should just keep me signing. Next password. This is problem. It's not funny at all. There's a problem.
Is he not on Microsoft?
I'm trying to check. Let me just check. On Microsoft.com, ha.olafisare.com, Microsoft.com, on Microsoft.com. It's I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working. This is sad. This is sad. Let's go back to the Excel. So we have the file downloaded. It's not going to allow me to work without it. Cancel. I want to be able to see my fields. This is sad. Do I need to sign out of this account? Sign in with a different account, yeah. I even tell you guys. I think I did not tell you. You guys created the email, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm going to tell you now. Yeah, it works. I just need to sign in through the authenticator. I need my authenticator app on my device. Verify. What's it? Yeah, okay. So what I wanted to say is that with the email you created, if you have Office 365 downloaded on your, Office app downloaded, you can use it to sign in and use Office 365 for free. With only a bot, you can only be able to use it for 3 months. So that's the only bot. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the only bot. But people would do it. It's a way to use Office 365 without am I signed in? Yeah, I'm signed in. And what do I need to do next? This is funny. I can't see all my fields. And I really wanted you guys to see this. Right click. The fields is supposed to show here, but again, it is only explicit menu that is going to show, not other types of menu. Can you please see the screen? Don't save. Excel, Poseidon sales. I think I'm not looking for feedback. Excel wants to be using it. That's the issue here. It's hanging. I really want you guys to see the analyzing Excel feature, but not a lot of people. Yeah, I have it. It just takes a while because I just signed in. Guys, can you see it? This is the same data we have the other time, the same Excel sheet. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I think I need to, let me, can you see it? This is the Poseidon sales analysis. I want you to be sure you are seeing the actual Excel file and not another thing. Let me close any other one. Yeah, delete. Can you see L sales now? Customer.
Yes, sir.
You can
Yes,
see
yes,
all your explicit measures. So all of you that always ask question that you want to work in Excel. Some people like Excel a lot. So you can click on category. And I don't have access to the data, remember. The data is not here. Can you see what has happened?
yes.
And I can decide to create a pivot table here. A pivot table chart, I mean. You understand what I mean? And do everything you want to do. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
You're not yet to teach Excel. You already know those features. You already know pivot table. So all those things we can do with pivot table and the fields you can do. The only but that exists is, let me change out this guy look to field and sector, is that the fields you have here are only, I'm saying it again, you have all your dimensions anyway, but in your facts, you don't have access to value fields. You only have access to what? Measures. The explicit measures. So if you're asking, oh, why do we need that? This is another reason you need that. Or let's even go back to our Power BI so that you can see it. You can, yeah, you can see my Power BI screen, and we come to field. Remember inside my F sales, I have a lot of things there. I have distance. I'm not seeing them. It's not because I've hidden it though. You understand? But you don't have access to it. You can see quantity. Look at this quantity here. Can you see quantity? And you can see quantity over here. Is that not so?
Yes.
But when you come to Excel now, the analyze in Excel feature, you will never see quantity here. Is that okay? So you need to know what make and break the tool you are using and not. So these features, they are excellent features that we can work with. The excellent features we can work with. I did not anticipate. I think that what I want to show you today is going to take so long. I think it's because of the major thing that caused it is this password issue I have. So, but there's another thing I wanted to show us. Remember yesterday, Excel was using me. Who can remember? Or Query was using me.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, I have the file already. So I'm just going to explain to you. What I wanted to show you is this. Look at this thing I have here. I just need to come to start date. In fact, I think I can decide to I have start date there. I have a 5-year start date. I just need to come there. I'm going to say that what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to say that, okay, give me a start date. Give me a calendar that starts at 01/01/2021. I'm going to click on OK, and I'm going to click on refresh all. So once I do that refresh all, I'm going to come to the calendar, another sheet. Can you see the data that starts with 2021 to end of 2021? If I come back to my sheet 1 again, and I do like this, and I say the data should start from year 2000. Are you guys seeing my screen? I need to be sure, please, anytime I'm talking. And
Yes, yes. Yes, sir.
And I change it to year 2000. I just need to do what? I need to come to, where is it? Just refresh on. Basically, and you come to calendar. Can you see that's changed?
Yes.
So it works. You can still decide to let, so it works basically. So you can decide to have a file like this, and anytime you need the calendar file, you can add more tables to it. This is Power Query, and I can edit Power Query. I can edit Power Query. Can you see the steps? I can add more steps like month number, month year. You know those steps now. All those other fields that you may want, you can add them. And I still don't know what I did not figure out yesterday, because it looks almost the same. Who was in class yesterday? Can you see? The very first item, we changed type. I did start date, right? And end date, calendar end, It's just but I'm surprised. You can see my calendar and this, but I'm not very sure what happened yesterday. So, but at least we have it. So you can also do something like this. So it all depends on. I mean, there's no. In fact, I made a mistake when doing this thing. I could have done something like this because I should not have loaded. When I finish doing it, close and load. I loaded this table again. I should not have loaded it. I should have the connection so that it only loads my D calendar, but it's okay. Over, so everything is fine. So you can decide to, I think you can decide to save as a CSV file, but a CSV file doesn't save as multiple files. Multiple, what's the English now? Yeah, multiple sheets. Yeah, multiple sheets. If you try to save, if you try to save as CSV, it will not allow you. So you should know that you can see. So but it's okay. You can connect to an Excel file. You don't have any issue with that. Is that okay? So something like this can save you from the headache of constantly doing what? Constantly I'm trying to get the English. I know Sabi English again. Constantly needing to create a calendar file when you work. So, and there's something I did not show you with Power Query. Power Query inside Excel is that you can come to query here, guys. Can you see this task query? I come to properties, and can you see refresh every? You can schedule a refresh. Even when you can do a refresh, you refresh data when opening file, you can do all these things. So it just refreshes when it opens the file. You understand? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, so much talk. I'm sorry. I did not anticipate this class is going to take as long as this. Now to your question, Jibans.
Good evening.
Good evening, I'm with
Hello.
you.
Yes. Initially, when I was working on my project, I created my calendar using was it like the DAX formula that you taught us the other time.
I'm with you.
Let me type it out. Where I am is noisy.
Okay. Please, if you have question, you can use your mic. Since someone is typing, Sheyi Dimeji Uthman, thank you for joining.
I think you've answered my question already. I asked about the dashboard. That it is not. Does that mean that the dashboard is not interactive? So I think you answered already.
What's the name now? Okay, we can fix why your data is taking every data from 1992 instead of 2017. I'm coming to that. I want to do something first. Just give me a minute, please. Okay, I'm back. Let's pick it one after a time. I want to show us a PowerPoint slide on differences between the difference between a report and so can you see my PowerPoint screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you can see this answer your question. Interactivity is not as interactive as so let me just take I'm going to send it to us in the chat so we know. You know, the thing is, I don't know why they call it dashboard. Maybe Microsoft, anyway, it's not a bad name, but I'm just thinking that there is because everybody knows what the dashboard is normally. So, can you guys? Yep. I think I sent it to the group. Right. So you get that? It answers the question. That's Uthman. Then we go to JBank. What is happening is that your data starts from 1992. So let's go to my Power BI. You use Calendar Auto, right? JBank. So when you use Calendar Auto, it starts from 1992. Which data, I believe, is your project, right? Which data are you working on? Which data, what's the project you are working on? Sales and stock on hand. If you are very, if you are very sure, you need to check, maybe there's no dirty data somewhere. Okay, Marvin Toy Store. Just check your dates very well. Check that it's a date data type. Make sure it's a date data type. This is your date. Sorry. I think I know the issue, the reason. The reason is this. In Marvin Data Store, and I did it. In Marvin Data Store, it's the Calendar Auto, the way it works is Calendar Auto will scan all your other tables and find the minimum dates in that table, in that your own file, and use it to create a calendar table. So the issue now is there is possibility that one of those dates in your table. Oh, let's us just go to Marvin Data Store. Marvin.
Yes, sir. There is a date there that starts from 1992.
That is why it is starting from 1992. But at the end of the day, the question you should ask yourself is, do you need analysis of 1992 or not? you are the one that answered that question. If the answer is no, you understand? Let's just find it. I think it's easier to do this than to go to. Yeah, preview. There is a data when you come to, I think, store, you can see this is what is causing it. Is that okay? This store open date is what is causing the issue. So you may leave it, but let's assume you don't want to leave it. You want your data to, let's assume you don't want to leave it. You want your data to only look at sales table and look at this date alone, right? That is what you want. What you will do is this. Come to Power BI. I thought I would not teach you this, but for one reason or the other, you will not make use of calendar auto in this case. Calendar auto will not work. You are going to make use of a calendar. Your calendar now has a start date column. Can you see? You're not going to put the date you want it to start, which you can say the minimum of F sales. And then you find the dates. Where's the date column there? I think other date. Is that okay? I think this should work, and end date. So are we guys together? I'm using my own data as example for you. And I click on enter. You see now that it works also. Guys. So what the implication of this is, in fact, you can, sometimes some people just specify, I think I don't know the formula offhand. So let us use Professor Google. We just go to current date, this date. I think it's today. Let me just, today. Don't let me disturb myself. I think it's today. Yeah, there's a, you can see now. So the data is going to end on today's date. So you don't need to always update your data. Can you see? 30/01/2022, guys. Guys, are you getting my gist? People are not talking. It's okay. People are not talking. So you can see now there are a lot of
yes, sir. Yes.
And you can also add code this. Add code means you specify it in 30/01. I think it works too. I think so. Yeah, it works. You get that? So you can see there are a lot of ways to do calendar table. It all depends on, and there is a script I saw online, but I wasn't interested in this. In fact, you are only going to write, is a very long code. You will write everything in a formula, and it's going to generate all this table for you, all this column for you. So you don't need to be adding column, but I think this is the most easiest. I've told us the most easiest, but always remember, you can always do research. You can always, there are a lot of information. So knowledge is infinite in a way. But the most important thing is we need to be hungry and we'll be ready to do research. Like you can see sometimes, like I did today, sometimes you can just go online and check today's date, and it's going to tell you, for instance, today function. But I later remember. But if you don't remember, you can see now, if you only need the year. So sometimes I might be interested in doing something like this stuff. So there are a lot of stuff you can see. It's a DAX formula. So, and you said you kept getting error in your what's it called now? Power query scripts. You get error, you should have talked to me now. We look at it together. You guys are not making use of your opportunity. Okay. So, any other question, guys, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, any other question? So, you know, you guys, your project, how much ready are you ready to submit your project? Which stage of work are you? 1 to 10, J-Banks. Sheyi, Uthman, the question is for us.
50%.
50%, that's J-Banks.
This is Uthman.
What do you say? Yeah.
This is Uthman. This is Uthman.
Which of J-Banks? J-Banks, Sheyi. Okay, J-Banks, 60%, Sheyi. Sheyi. J-Banks is saying he has 60%, and he has 2 more analysis. Those things are they required or I thought I wrote recommended. You can answer, you can do another type of, I already gave you suggestions. So you can add other stuff you want to it or you don't want. So feel free to modify. The most important thing is let us get insights from your work. You understand? So it may or may not be compulsory you do all those recommended analysis. If you do it, it's fine. If you think outside of the box, it's fine. I don't think I wrote required. I think I wrote recommended analysis. So okay. I'm waiting now. It's Sheyi. We can't hear you again now.
I think what happened is maybe.
Yeah. Okay. In the absence of any other question, guys, I'm happy to always respond to your question. Put them in the group. I prefer in the group, but you can always ask me questions. Plus, you don't need to always, like some of us, when you want to ask a question, it's good if you greet like, hello, good evening, it's okay, but greet and put your question. Once I read your chat, I will. But if you just greet me first and you have question, okay, I will tell you to answer your question. It takes a longer time. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. The back and forth.
Yes.
So I basically don't see anything wrong in it. Even if it's after a year that we have spoke and you have something, just put it and hello, how are you? Trust you are good. Then put your question or request. I don't know if you understand. The back and forth takes time. Like I will not respond to you. Then you say hello, okay, hello. And so how are you? I'm fine. Just put
this time.
Yeah, let's us help each other.
Drags the conversation.
Yeah. So let us help each other. Me, I don't see anything wrong there. If you put anything, even if it's after a year that we spoke, it all depends on time. That will determine your but if you tell me, let's assume I wake up now and I have a lot of work, a lot of deadline on my end, and I check my WhatsApp chat and I say hello. Hello is the one I will answer last. or good evening. But if I say that, okay, this one has something, then I'll quickly answer you. But hello, okay, well, not that I will answer, but it will, it will be the last one to check. So that's just a tip for us. So let's just, I think it works anywhere. Like even when we meet maybe people like I don't know how to put them. What's it called now? What's the English now? Maybe people we see as mentors that are very higher than us. You understand what I'm trying to say? Executives, CEOs, bosses.
Yes.
You have their email. Just shoot directly. Shoot and ask directly. Pam, write a good email. You want to contact someone on LinkedIn, Twitter, DM. You don't have any previous relationship. Just introduce yourself, maybe what you do, or what you can offer the person in a way, something like that. Then what you need help on. And just write a good email or something. Anybody will quickly respond to them. But because you are connected with one, maybe or got it up on LinkedIn now, you know, just put hello, how are you? He's not going to respond to you now. And it's not pride. A lot of sometimes, maybe when we are not somewhere, we think that things are pride or they ignore. Most of the time, the issue is we are the one that is not asking very well, and people are actually very busy. You understand? So some people receive hundreds of email in a single day that they need to work on. So if you are not, I don't know if you get what I try to say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand.
So if we are not emphatic,
Straightforward.
yes, straightforward in your request, or you have some element of dubiousness in what you are, you just ignore that. They don't have time for this. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So, and I think it works anywhere too. Even people, if you are married or you have brothers or sisters, let's assume you are engaged in your work, and somebody's called you, just that you not quickly respond to the person. But if the person makes a request, I'm talking of human physical conversation. Okay, we cannot talk. So that's just talk too much. I think I'm talking too much, so.
You understand?
But everything we all learn. Like I learned was it Jeffers? It's a guy talk. Jeffers.
Can you? This is one. Can you? Yeah.
I said you come and participate on class, but you will do it. You will design it with the class of life. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, bye bye.